give that to you, and you're going to put it in the stomach. Now this is all important. I don't want to just do that, and I don't want you to have two hands. I want there to be one hand, I transfer it to your mouth, and you put it in your stomach. So let's do that again. Okay, so we're assuming the click means a treat is coming, and I want another one, so I'll do whatever I think I can do to get the click. There's a couple of ways to stop this in 30 seconds. One way is when 30 seconds are up, the session is over, just like you can do with dog sessions. Another way is if everything's falling apart and I see that confusion in my animal's face, I'm going to stop early. And the third way to stop this particular game is going to be if she does the behavior the first time. Now this is not real applicable to dog training. Some of these things you wouldn't do, but this is just a contrived game to kind of point out some things. So time's up, confused, we stop, or you did it, we stop. So when if she does do it in that first trial, I'm just going to say, we're done, thank you very much. All right? When you're doing it at your individual tables, say, thank you very much, we're done, and don't have a conversation. So remember, the name of this game is Silence is Golden. So we don't want to talk. You can't ask me questions, I can't tell you stuff, the clicker does the talking. Okay? All right, so now I have, so that nobody does anything rude, I've already made up the things, and they're all easy, no more than two-step, they're not complex activities. So I just pulled this out of a whole bunch of them. I don't know what they are. You take one, so you don't think let me have it. Here's the other one. I hope it's an easy one. Okay, so I know it's telling me what to do. These are the things we manipulate. Two ways to do this. You can know what it is, or you can guess along with everybody else. Sometimes it's fun for you to know what I'm trying to do, because then you would say, I wouldn't have done that. Sometimes it's fun for you not to know, because then you don't have preconceived ideas of what's going on. So this time, you won't know. Okay, but I'm going to put it over here so I can be honest. And I can't say, yep, that was it. Wasn't she brilliant? And also, when I forget, I can look at it again and know what we're doing. So 30 seconds. Ready?
Ready.
Timing.
8. So begin.
Yep. Oops. Okay.
Time.
Okay, so I'm taking you off the table as the chicken, or I'm moving you away from the training area. So there's no spontaneous behavior. Let's see what our rate of reinforcement was. 2, 4, 6, 7. Wow, that's barely making it. Also, we made a mistake, and you had some reinforcements there from the demonstration that's kind of got in your way a little bit. So I think I need to raise my rate of reinforcement. So what are you thinking right now? Do you have any idea of what it is I want you to do, or any idea of what it is? Okay, all right. So she thinks I want her to stack something. And right now she thinks it has to do with the comment was blue on top. So I'm not going to say, but this is the dog talking to you. Okay? So shall we go with another round?
Same thing, yeah.
What does this fish have to do with anything? Okay, just checking. Ready?
Ready? Begin.
Time!
I have a chicken.
Time!
Nice.
Okay. Okay, you have just completed the behavior. Okay? Can you tell me what the behavior is? Now, here's where we find out. What is it that I was training you to do?
To stack the blue on the purple and the yellow on the blue.
Okay. All right. I can see where you would think that.
Or stack three.
And neither one of those is what I was trying to teach you to do. But from my point of view, it looked like what's on this paper. So I'm thinking she learned it.
May two sticks touch in any way?
There you go.
Okay?
Yeah.
So it looked like it to me. It sure did. But that wasn't it. So tomorrow when I bring her out, and all I want is any stick to be on any stick, and she comes out and is fooling around with this, and this one, and that one, and I'm like, come on, you're being dominant, you're acting up, and maybe I should correct you. And so she really didn't totally understand it, and I wasn't a good enough trainer to totally explain it to her. So that's
Just changing the criteria. So yeah, like you just said, the next time would be, get clicked for touching anything else.
Mhm.
Right.
Yep.
So
Yep.
would you, I mean, obviously she told you what she thought, so
Uh-huh.
you know that, but you may not realize your dog is thinking that same way.
That's right.
So would you still click, like when she took the blue and put it on the purple, you wouldn't
Next time.
click that? Or you would, or you don't know?
What I would do, and with the dog, since you can't really talk as well with the dog, you would want to do repetition to see, no matter how it was set up, if he was really doing what it was that I wanted him to do. Now, here's another feature that I kind of set you up for a little bit of unsuccessful behavior, in that it was only about these two sticks, right? So why do I have the fish and the dye and the chip in there? I really shouldn't. I should get rid of it. I need to clean up the training area. And that's like if you have your lab and you're bringing him in to teach him something and there's socks and tennis balls all over the place, he's not going to focus as much because there's distraction. So that's another thing to think about, is to set the animal up for success. Think about the training environment. Well, what else are you thinking?
I just, correct me if my observation was wrong, but it seemed like she was clicked for picking up the yellow, and she stacked it on top without a click.
Yeah.
Like she offered a behavior after the click. So to me, I didn't even realize it was about stacking, because you offered the behavior to stack.
So I was clicking the precursor to that, which
Yeah.
was pick up.
Right.
And what I was trying to do was to get her to pick up any stick. It didn't have to be a blue stick, because she was fixated on blue.
She was like a border collie.
Yeah. That might not be what you should do. So you might have a different idea of how to do that. You might say, I'm getting any stick on any other stick, no matter what, and if it takes blue on yellow, that's what we'll do, because that's what she wants to do. But you're going to have to clean it up at one end or the other.
Okay.
Yep.
So, since she wanted to put the blue stick on the purple chip, would it be fair, like at some point you sort of decided, and then that's what I'm going to do next, like I'm going to set that on there. Would it be fair or plain dirty to then, when she set the blue stick on the purple chip, to not click for that, because she was involving the purple chip and that was actually extraneous behavior?
Yes.
Yes. Fair or plain dirty?
Would be fair. But see, to me, she's stacking. I don't care what's underneath.
Right,
She's
right.
stacking this on this. So I either have to clean it up at the beginning, or if she's fixated on this, at the end I have to get rid of this chip. And of course the very best way is not to have the chip there in the first place. But no matter how you tweak it, you either have to be picky in the beginning and identify the exact criteria you'll accept and not accept, and then, or do it at the end and clean it up. I used to do it at the end and clean it up back when I was training dogs competitively. We used to call that proofing, and it's kind of has now we call it fluency or stimulus control. And I'm more for training it right in the beginning so you don't have to fix it in the end. That's just one way that I've changed. Yes?
I was just going to mention, you said at the end of the free session mentioned that your rate of reinforcement was low. So in order to keep the animal in the game, you might want to just work with sort of looser parameters or looser criteria initially so she doesn't say, so forget that stupid game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's right. I have
that's
to
what I
keep
was
her
gonna
in
say.
the game. And one of the things that I absolutely didn't do, because it makes for a good conversation, is I made it too hard for her to do the right thing. So once I got rid of these, if there was another session, she'd be more apt to do this because there was not another option. Yes. Go ahead.
I just wanted to know what it was like for you, because I saw you do grabby hands, and I don't know, did you, like, were you purposely being slower in your reward delivery?
I'm just a slow person. You know?
Okay, because to me it looked like I could see frustration all of a sudden all over your face.
Kind hand, so I can't.
But it was interesting to see that, and I was aware of the time ticking down, and I think that you were kind of like, "Okay, hurry up." So
That's another
really high value for me.
That's another reason why short sessions are good, because pretty soon it's over.
Yeah.
And if I'd gone in the wrong direction, oh my gosh, now what am I going to do? I got this chip in it. So instead of having to think about that, pretty soon the time is up. She can relax, I can relax, and I'm going to think about what I'm going to do with this chip, which I trained into the behavior. So it's over. And the subject can, I call it, let it sink in. Latent learning.
Yeah.
It's gonna, process. Anything else? Okay.